Okay, good morning everyone. So today let's talk about how to import your exhibit into Simlab. So for now, we already sent some simple interaction and some material for your VR scene. So how can we put your exhibits into your VR scene from Blender to Simlab? Actually, it's pretty simple. Let's go to Blender. So as far as you know, inside Blender, how can we import the image inside? You can press Shift A. Let's turn on your shortcut viewer so that you can see my operation. Shift A and using reference image. So you can choose an image you want. So for example, I want to import something I did recently. Where is that? Probably like this one. Okay, so this is a reference image. But you can't export this one out because this is not a geometry. So basically, once you choose this one to export, uh, there will be nothing there. Okay, so it doesn't work. So basically, the things you want to do, well, usually we have to using Shift A, create a mesh plan. Go to top view, go to edit mode, press tab key, go to edit mode, and change the size to the right positions, to the right the proportions. Okay, and once you finish this operation, well, let's split your window to two zones. Go to UV editor, select the face, and press U, unwrap the UV. So now we have the UV map. Okay, so now next part, let's go to UV editor. Let's go to shade editors, and let's go to the material property. Create a new. This one, let's call this one the image. Call this one project one. Okay, so next part, let's shift A, go to image, textures, open up the reference image. Let's go to here, choose an instance, and choosing, I think it's right here, compositions, over right here, posters, image. Okay, so connect this part to base color. So now let's switch to material preview. Well, it doesn't perform as perfectly because this one obviously is, well, upside down. Let's press R and Z 180, rotate this one into the right directions, and also we need to change the size of the image. So let's press Ctrl T to create a coordinate and mapping. So this time we need to change this one probably smaller, I guess, maybe 1.3, something like this. Let's make sure that the inside Blender, the proportion is correct. Then once we go to the Simlab, we don't have to change too much. So let's save this file. Let's call this one Untitled Blender. So PJ01, save. And then choosing the model here, export. For this time, I think we can try to using GLTF. Let's make sure that it's okay for you for the Simlab. Control I and all supported. I think the GLTF supposed to work. Let's take a look. STL, okay, USD. Okay, right here. So GFTL importer. So let's just choosing GLTF. Let's choosing file, export, and this time using GLTF. And let's choosing PJ01, export. And then let's go here, choosing the GLTF file, PJ01, import this one inside, click OK. Well, we didn't see that. Let's wait for a while. Okay, it show up in some pretty weird location. Let's move this one up. Probably let's go to somewhere else. Let's go to the just randomly choose the object. Okay, this one will be no, not good. probably let's choosing the character right here. Alright, so let's choosing PJ01, press N and choose this guy. Alright, so for now, okay, still, as far as you can see, the material doesn't work properly. So we need to adjust that. So let's select the plan. Make sure you select the plan rather than the group. And let's change that. Probably for this one, let's change to, okay, 1.3 looks fine. So now the proportion is right. So let's rotate this one to 90 degrees. And put this guy to the position we want. Maybe in the first, in the room we just create, probably right here, okay? Let's put this guy to this room. Let's hide this one, otherwise I cannot see. Okay, so this is the room. Let's rotate into 90 degrees. And sorry, not 90 degrees. Probably this one will be fine. Just put this one here and go to transform, scale down this guy. Probably 1.5. So this is the poster. Okay, so it looks fine. And how about, I want to copy one more, so let's do one more. And copy this guy to on the side. And I want to change the material because I have some similar stuff. So let's go to another side. Let's choose in another textures. Let's go to composition, a word. I think it's this one. It will take for a while to finish the textures. Okay, it looks fine, but the proportion doesn't work properly, so we need to change the proportions. Probably fine. Change this one to 1. Because this is an A1 size, so basically you just scale up in the X direction in twice bigger, so it will work fine. So let's select both of them, move them into the center. Probably something like this. Okay, so this is the first exhibit we have. So now let's show let's show everything. And for this time, I will call this one. Okay, that's the exhibit. So it's better for you to control your object properly. Otherwise, you will mess up everything. So let's show in. Click this one. Show in the viewer. Okay, so now let's go to the exception room. Jump. Okay, enter here. Okay, the door is opening. Alright, so that's the first one. Sorry. Okay, so this is the first one. Okay, pretty cool. So that's our exhibit. Perfect. Alright, so that's all for today. Thank you for watching. See you next time.